Residence on Old Stable Road. He wants to know where to. To Memorial Hospital, damn it. To Memorial Hospital, damn it. Please hurry, it's quite urgent. They'll summon as soon as they can.
And when will that be, Frank?
I don't know. You heard me tell her it was urgent.
Cook, did she have her car with
I don't know.
Go up. Go on, ask her. Get the keys from her right away. I have to talk to Sierra. Darling! Oh! Darling, thank God you're back with the car. Forget about Cook. Frederick's back. Hi, baby. Oh, I have to rush to sleep and connect with Sierra.
Oh, what a coincidence. You know, you once told me you had no secrets from your mother, and I believed you as a fool.
I don't have any secrets from you.
No, not anymore. I know Sierra's your daughter.
Okay, listen to this. You won't tell Sierra who you are, I will.
You sure you want to do that? Because if you do, I'll tell her we were lovers. She'll never forgive you.
You wanted to see me, Craig? Yes, Dr. Bolton. Can I leave today, right now? There's an emergency at home. I'm afraid that's out of the question. We're performing tests today that will determine whether the operation was successful, just how delicate your condition is. So leave now would be to risk reversing everything. Yeah, this is Craig Montgomery. I need to charter a plane and a pilot to Oakdale, Illinois as soon as possible.
What, are you rushing off to his bedside now? If you are, there's something you might ask him, something I think he's neglected to tell you all these months.
What, John, another one of your nasty innuendos?
No, not at all, not at all. I just think you might want to ask him why he has failed to tell you that Lucinda Walsh is your mother. I'm sorry I didn't for you to find out this way, but when you come in here and you accuse me of being dishonest, and then you hold Craig Montgomery up to me as a paragon of honesty, of truth.
Whoa, you are appalling. I can't believe that you want to turn me against Craig so much that you would invent this absurd lie.
I'm not lying. I'm not inventing anything. Wait a minute, just a minute. I want to be honest with you, okay? Honest. I want to be honest with you. This is honest. My feelings for you have gone much deeper than I ever imagined they could go. That's honest. I have entertained thoughts of how wonderful it might be if you felt that way towards me also. That's honest. That's the truth. Here's the truth, too. Lucinda Walsh is Mary Ellen Walters. She is your mother. She is the very same woman who abandoned you in Montega when you were a child.
No.
Sierra, think about it. Come on, think about it. Why would Lucinda take you right into her home like that once you got back? Why did she send Craig down to Montega to get you out in the first place? Why has she taken such an interest in your life? She's planning your wedding. She sets up a scholarship fund, and you just happen to be the first recipient. She's buying you your wedding dress. She's sending you to medical school. Come on, think about it a minute. You're her daughter.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by our Moist Delicious Baking Mixes from Duncan Hines and by Rich Delicious Folgers Crystals.
I'm sorry that I had to be the one to tell you this.
How do you know?
Because I went to Peoria, because I saw Mary Ellen Walters' record. It's true, she was ill there, and she was treated by a doctor there, but she didn't die there.
I saw it, Dad.
It was a phony. Lucinda Walsh went to a great deal of trouble to cover the whole thing up. Don't you believe she could do that? Don't you believe she's capable of doing such a thing? Look, I had to pay a man money under the table to see the records, the real records, and all they did was corroborate what Craig believed all along anyway. Craig believed that. He didn't have the real truth, but he believed it.
I don't believe that. I think you're just trying another trick to turn me against him.
No, I am not. He worked with her. He knows how she operates. He was bound to become suspicious when he went down there to get you out.
No, if he knew, he would have told me. What reason would he have for not telling me?
I wondered about that myself. I don't know. I have a feeling that Lucinda Walsh has something that she's holding over him that's preventing him from telling you.
Craig loves me. He does. And he knows how important honesty is. He wouldn't. He promised.
I'm sure he would have told you after the wedding. I'm sorry that I had to be the one to tell you. Look, I see all these people around you, you know, and they profess all this love for you, and you start trusting them, and all that's going on is just a lot of lies. Come on, take it easy. I'll help you. I'll do whatever I can. Let me help you, all right? Come on.
Sierra? Sierra? Sierra, what's wrong? You told her?
Somebody had to.
Don't lie to me anymore, Mother. I heard it all. You said you were going to tell Sierra you were Mary Ellen Walters, her mother, and Craig was begging you to wait. You wanted to protect her, and you didn't even give a damn.
Oh, baby. There's just so many things that you don't understand.
I understand plenty. You lie so much. You lie so much you don't even know how to tell the truth anymore.
Oh, no. No. Darling, anything I ever did, I did it because I loved you. Not to hurt
You don't
you.
even know me. How I feel. I'm scared of my feelings. I can't be honest with myself because I've watched you lying and conniving. All those secrets, those rotten secrets of yours.
I was going to tell you. I was picking my moment.
Well, you think I'm stupid? Is that it? Now tell me why you haven't told my wonderful sister the great news.
I've got good reasons.
Name one.
I'm trying to get out of this house. I'm trying to get to talk to Sierra so that I can tell her. And once I had told her, I was going to find you and I was going to tell you. And then when you both knew, I was going to see if we could try to just be a proper family, all of us.
You, me, and Sierra, family? Oh, how nice for you. How nice for Sierra. What about me? Baby, you love me. You love me. Why do you treat Sierra like a princess? The scholarships, the horse, the wedding.
Baby, I know you resent
I hate her. I hate her. I told her last night that I hated her, and I'm glad. You don't understand. I don't want her as a sister.
As I made you jealous of Sierra, that's not what I wanted. I left her when she was little.
I got so much.
Then
You're
let's break it
terrific.
up.
You're terrific. You're just terrific. When it came to gifts, money was no object. When it came to Craig, you were so jealous of her. Are you going to tell Sierra you and Craig were lovers? Huh? Well, that would take care of everything. Listen. Yes. You can't hurt me anymore. You don't have this feeling. You're going to be the one who's going to get hurt. By Sierra. I'm glad. I'm going to enjoy watching it happen.
Oh, for you, baby. Oh, for you.
Lucinda, get over to the hospital right away and get to Sierra. Before she talks to John, that seems to be told her that John's in love with her and she's on her way there for a showdown.
Oh,
If she accuses him of deceiving her, he'll say that's nothing compared to what you and I have done.
I'm surprised he didn't leave as soon as you gave him the diamonds. I thought he would, too. Oh, Harriet, what if Barbara has a private detective watching me? Did anybody follow you home from the airport?
I don't know.
Well, just pray that you get him out of there before Brian gets back from New York.
How?
By insulting him? Or by hurting his feelings? Impossible. He doesn't have any. Well, you've got to have a serious talk with Earl. Look, if you can't face him alone, I'll go with you. Oh, would you? What if Brian calls from New York? Oh, Earl wouldn't have the nerve to answer the phone. What am I saying? Of course he would. If he answers, I am going to warn him not to answer again. Busy! Harriet, you don't suppose...
Thanks, operator. I'll try again in a few minutes.
Barbara. Yes. Barbara, the most important thing to remember is to relax. Okay. Don't go too far. Okay. But just try to ignore the lights of the cameras and the cameramen. Yeah. And, pardon me, and act as though we were just sitting in your living room having a nice little chat. Okay?
Now, what about the microphones, Miss Francis? Can I move at all, or...?
Oh, we are going to be seated for the entire interview. And you must call me Arlene.
All right, I will.
Another demand.
Honey, you don't have to do hard sell for Simply Barbara. Just try to, get it in as many times as you can.
I'll fit it in a few times, Jerry. Thank you.
You look fabulous.
You know, you'd think she'd been doing this all her life?
Yeah. Barbara, excuse me. This is a release just for network use later.
Oh, I see. Well, I tell you what, Eric, I don't sign anything without my attorney's okay. Tom? Tom?
Yes. You called.
Check this out, please.
It's just a standard release.
You mind if I take a look?
No.
Great. Okay.
I like it because I understand hot water.
You seem awfully grouchy.
Awfully grouchy. I'm awfully thinking.
Sure you're not still mad at me for forgetting to give you Margot's message last night?
No. Of course, Margot was less than thrilled that we had adjoining rooms once again.
I tell you, I couldn't believe it when you checked in.
Excuse me, I want to ask you something.
Let me call him.
I'm trying to get Shannon, but her line's been busy for an hour.
Don't you still want to get a photograph of Miss Francis and myself? I mean, maybe we should do that. Oh, what do you think? Great. Arlene, should we get a photograph for Mr. McCall's newspaper, please?
Yes, only not with a drink in my hand.
Let me stand right over here.
How's that? Very good. That's fine.
Yeah. Who? Oh, yeah, just a minute. Barbara?
Yes.
Long distance?
Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Hello?
It's Daniels, Ms. Ryan, and I've got news on Earl Mitchell. He's in Oakdale. And guess who met him at the airport last night? Shannon O'Hara.
How interesting.
It gets better. I followed them to her apartment. She went up there with him for a few hours. Then she went out and went to the Corbman home and spent the night there. But Mitchell's still in the apartment. I'm across the street watching the entrance.
Well, I find this just fascinating, and keep up the good work, okay? Keep me posted.
Everything okay?
Yes. Oh, yes. It was just a reporter from Fashion News. Listen, why don't you go ahead and call Shannon right now? We can wait for you, all right? Okay. Give her my love. Oh, and tell her I think she's just a darling to stay home and take care of her sick friend.
Hold it. Mrs. Walsh, is Miss Lily there?
Yeah, she's out riding.
Oh, good. Holden, Miss Lily is very upset today.
Yeah, I could tell.
The last time she was upset like this, she tried to run away. Now, I have some business to attend to, and I cannot come out and collect her. Would you just keep her there and keep her occupied?
Do my best, Miss Walsh. Bye-bye.
Well, am I presentable?
Your eyes are red.
Ah.
What did Ellie say that upset you so much?
I have to get to the hospital. I really do.
Want these?
Thank you, Jim. Oh, if Liddy comes here, you keep her here till I come back.
All right, I'll try. to the hospital to see you.
Why would you do that, Mrs. Walsh? Or should I call you Mother? What? You heard me? I know who you are. Ever since I moved to this country, I've trusted you. I've told you how I felt about my mother. I've exposed my fears, my doubts, my insecurities, my feeling of inadequacy. I even went to Montega to look for her grave, and you stood by and let me do that. This is like a living nightmare for me. Ever since I was a little girl, I wondered what it'd be like to see her. You see, I thought I'd be looking at a complete stranger, but no. No, it's you. You, someone I lived with. Someone I trusted. Someone I confided in. You have destroyed me. This is worse than any truth I ever imagined. When John told me, I thought he was lying.
John told you.
Does it matter?
No, doesn't matter. But what could he tell you? Could he tell you the truth? Could he tell you that I never wanted to leave you? Could he tell you that I wanted to take you with me? Could John tell you that your father and I were not happy? We weren't happy. We were never happy. And there was another man. Could he tell you that your father was going to have that man, I don't know what, done to him or killed? If I didn't get out of his head?
So easily, Mrs. Walsh. Mother.
Oh, no, darling. Does it sound like lying? Does it really sound... I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I never would. I wouldn't. There wasn't any choice.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me when I first moved here? Why?
Couldn't. I listened to you. You talked about your mother, and I listened to all of that. And I was all filled with love and hate and despair and turmoil and everything. And I ached to take you in my arms. And I ached to stay and beg you to love me. And I couldn't do it.
Of course you could have. What was stopping you?
This is a new road. This is for you, John.
Oh, come on. Will you stop it?
I thought I knew every ugly thing that you were capable of, but I never dreamed that you would deliberately try to hurt that
Oh,
girl.
right. I hurt her because I tell her the truth. Your son and Lucinda have been lying to her for years.
You just can't stand the fact that she's going to marry Craig, can you? You've tried to work up every little dirty trick to break them up, and when that doesn't work, this is what you do?
Yes, I'm the monster. He's the hero. He's the one who lies to her. He proposes to her. He sets a wedding date all under false pretenses.
He tries to tell her.
He wouldn't dare tell her the truth, because if he did, Lucinda would have to go to Sierra and tell her what she and Craig have been up to.
He tried to tell her the
Oh,
truth the night of my accident, and he would have told her. He's back in Wisconsin. He's dying to get back here to tell her.
You tell me about your son's trip to the fertility factory. It's going to take more than microsurgery to make a man out of your son.
Everybody told me about you. They warned me about you. And I thought you changed. Everyone who loves you and who cares about you, all you can manage to do is to hurt them. And you've hurt Sierra beyond recovery. I hope you're proud of yourself, John.
reservations about our marriage. And all the time, you couldn't be honest about what was really going on with you. I love Greg. Why? Why didn't you tell me?
I had to think about Lily.
Lily?
I had to think about how all of this would affect Lily. And it has. She knows about you. She's very upset.
Lily once told me that she dreamed of having an older sister. She said she would have loved her. If she had known, she might have loved me. But she hates me now. And she blames me for all of your lies.
You really hate me, don't you? You hate the idea of me as a mother and
Why
the reality
couldn't
of
you
me?
just been honest with me? Why didn't you just tell me? We could have... Oh, I don't know. We could have tried to put it behind us.
Well, why don't we? I mean, let's do that. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to do anything I can to make it work.
Buy me, Mother. Sure, you can buy me a horse. But you can't buy me. And you can't buy my love. You gave me birth. I should feel something for you, but I don't. I can't. You've even managed to take that away from me. On the way over here, I was thinking of all your lies. The deceptions. It was so sweet of you to give that description to the artist for that picture that I was going to cherish for the rest of my life. Thank you, Mother. Oh, and the emerald I brought back that belonged to my mother. Where are they? They weren't really stolen, were they? You set that up, didn't you? You did set it up, didn't you? You did. I knew you did. I knew it.
Yes. Yeah? Here they are. I'll give them to you. They're both yours.
No, I don't want them. I don't want anything from you. And I don't want to ever have anything to do with you again. Never.
Part 2 of As the World Turns.
She knows.
I'm sorry, baby. I know. I called from the airport. Mama told me.
What are you doing here? You should be in the hospital.
I'm all right. Please. I didn't want you to find out this way. I wanted to know. You myself, I tried to tell you the night that Margot called about Mama's accident.
How long have you known?
I suspected for a very long time, and then I got the proof. I'm sorry, baby. I never want to hurt you, and that's all I wind up doing.
You don't look well. You shouldn't have left the
I
hospital.
had to come here. I found out that you were stayed at Betsy's, that she told you that John was in love with you, that you were on the way to see him for a showdown, and I knew that this was going to happen. I tried to get here as fast as I could. I wanted to be here for you. You should hear this from me.
I wish I had, Craig. I wish I had.
I was going to tell you, the night that Mama had her accident, not just about this. There's something else.
I hope the American woman comes to rely on Simply Barbara for clothes that are exciting, beautiful, feminine, easy to wear, as well as suited to an active lifestyle.
Good.
Judging from everything that I have heard and certainly seen in the fashion press, you are on your way.
Well, thank you.
Well, what I would like to know is when do you expect these clothes to be seen across the country?
Ah. Well, for the answer to that, I'd like to call upon my attorney, business associate, and good friend, Tom Hughes.
Oh.
Just like your own, Council. Yeah. Sounds like a million people.
Thank you for joining us, Tom.
Thank you for having me.
Barbara seems to feel that you are the one to answer my question.
What was the question?
Well, don't be nervous.
Oh,
No, it's not that hard. No, I just wanted to know, when do you think these clothes will be available nationally?
Well, in Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, Houston, and Dallas. It'll be about 6 weeks, and then the rest of the country shortly thereafter.
Good for you.
Thanks to you, Tom.
Oh, I wish I felt that way about my lawyer. As a matter of fact, I do. I think time is practically up. Is there one last thing you would like to say to our audience?
Yes. And that is that I designed Simply Barbara for all of them out there, and I hope they get as excited about it as I am.
They will.
Thank you.
Okay, that's a wrap and a strike. Yeah, well, what about me, Jerry?
That was fun. Thank you, Artie. And I hope that we see you in my fall line.
Oh, no, thank you.
You will indeed. And bring Tom along, will you? Okay?
I will.
Why not?
Thank you. Oh, boy.
You were terrific, Barbara. Congratulations.
Thank you, Brian.
Okay, I'll take
Did you get a hold of Shannon?
No, there's no answer at the apartment. I'm a little worried since Harriet was sick, so I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to stay around for the party. I'd better head right back.
Oh. You know, there's a noon flight. There's no sense in waiting.
You're right. It's terrific, Carol.
I've already gotten lipstick on you twice. I don't think that Shannon would be as understanding a third time.
Take care.
Bye.
Hello there. Were you pleased about everything?
What's going on in that beautiful head of yours?
Oh, just thinking about all the exciting, wonderful surprises that lie ahead. To life, little surprises.
Earl? Maybe he's gone. I couldn't be that lucky. Look at this place. He's so used to having people pick up after him.
Now, this is just ridiculous. You're just going to have to send him packing.
He could still be asleep. Wait, maybe I better handle this. Oh, Harriet, thank goodness you're here. Now, remember, he has the morality of a lizard. Be tough. That's the only thing he understands.
Don't worry.
Aaron, there you are. Well, now, I'm all set. Where do you want to do it?
What?
Right here in the bedroom. Makes no difference to me.
I beg your pardon.
But aren't you from the spa downstairs? I ordered a masseuse.
Didn't you get my note?
Yes, I did, and I forgive you.
Mr. Mitchell, Shannon has told me all about you, and I think it would be better for everybody if you would just leave now with the diamonds.
I'm not dressed.
Thanks anyway, Harriet.
Stanford Pallet delivery.
I didn't order anything.
I did. Just time for it.
But I don't have an account at
Well, you
Stanford
do
Pallet.
now. I took care of everything.
Oh, some nerve. $55 for breakfast.
Well, I have to get enough for us all. I hope the croissants are good, Hillary.
My name is Harriet.
Really? So, you know that you look exactly like a beautiful woman I met in Capri? Because we toured the Blue Grotto together, huh? Does it ring a bell?
Of course it doesn't ring a bell. He's conning you. Earl Mitchell.
Ah, the masseuse, my dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes. Well, why don't you just go right in there and set up? I'll be right there.
I don't believe your gall.
Ah, yes. Oh, it reminds me of Cannes. It's Cannes all over again.
And you are?
the barber and the manicurist you ordered. Not a minute too soon. Now, if you would please just go in the bedroom and set up there, I'll be right with you, huh? Now, give me an hour or so. You know how I like my cafe, with a dash of cinnamon. Oh, you should try it. Hillary, you'll love it.
What am I going to do with him?
Where do you keep the cinnamon? I can't even think straight anymore, Craig. I'm so confused. I just want to get out of here. I'm so sick of all these lies.
I'm not defending anything that Lucinda did, but she's terrified of something, and John's been using it against her.
What do you mean?
He's blackmailing her. Underwriting his research, the hospital board seat, transferring Tonio to San Francisco. She would have done anything to keep him from telling you.
Well, what about you, Craig? What kept you from telling me? What?
That's what I'm trying to. This is going to be... Baby, this is going to be the hardest thing you're ever going to have to hear from me. Please. Try to understand.
All right, Margaret, listen, how's this? If the party doesn't go too late, I will leave Barbara in my mother's very capable hands, and I will come home to you on the red eye. Because I love you, that's why. Okay, sweetie. Bye. Yeah,
Tom, could you help me with something?
anything. Press releases, contracts, you name it.
Zipper.
Zipper. Here's it.
Thanks. Got too much perfume on?
No, it smells great.
Good. So, you all ready?
For what?
Well, Simply Barbara hits the first department store today, too. Don't you forget that. And I think we have just enough time for a glass of champagne.
Yeah? I'm all ready.
Tom.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything.
Sure.
I left Max in the paddock.
You okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
You seemed pretty upset when you came in. Something wrong?
No, nothing. I rode Max. I feel better now.
You know, I was worried about you last night. Why'd you run off like you did?
You answered the phone, and I asked you not to.
Yeah, well, I had to. I work for your mother, and I certainly can't afford to lose this job. It still doesn't explain why you ran out like you did.
It was time to go anyway.
When are you going to stop running away?
I wasn't running away.
I think you are. You still haven't learned yet, have you? When are you going to learn? You just can't run away from things.
We've given him a sedative. He'll be drifting off in a few minutes, so keep him quiet. I will. Darling. You're gonna be all right.
I'm so glad you're here. I have to tell you something.
We can talk later.
No, I have to explain about Lucinda and me.
Okay. Look, Craig, I just want you to be all right.
Please forgive me.
I just want you to be well. I want us to be able to put all this behind us, okay?
God, how I love you. Lily, you gotta find Lily. Could you help Lily?
All right.
Oh, poor kid. Huh. I'm scared. I'm really out of it.
Okay. It's okay. You said this. You're tired. You should get some rest before you go.
I have to explain.
I know. I love you.
Oh. To hear you say that again.
I love you so much. And Craig, I need you to get some rest. I want you to get well. I want you to get out of here. By Valentine's Day. So we can be married.